So I want to talk about the universe and what's going on right now. And if you've been going through like a really intense, hard time, then you're not alone. You're not alone. I've been going through that too. Maybe it's been one of the hardest weeks of my life. And I think other people are going through it too. You know, I see a lot of people being pushed to see what is it that has really held them back. And it's like bringing everything to you, like right here. The universe is like bringing it to you on a silver fucking platter. Here you go. This is what you need to work through right now. And so if you have things that are showing up and you're like, well, I don't know why that would be relevant, just trust that it is. Whatever problem you're dealing with, whatever issue you're dealing with, just trust that if it's being delivered to you on a silver platter right in front of your eyes, under your nose, then open your eyes and see it and deal with it. And I can tell you sometimes it's not obvious how to deal with things, because I have my relationship with God, and a lot of time God tells me things about what I'm going through and I'm like, oh, I never would have dealt with it that way. So that's why I do the work I do. And you can book sessions with me and I'll help you work through these things to understand what's going on. I've never found that it's obvious, especially when it comes to matters of any kind. For me, that's why I have a relationship with God, and that's why I encourage you to have a connection and an understanding of divine energy so you can really understand what's going on. And that's why I do the work I do and in the way I do it, so that you can start to build a relationship with the divine. Because things come up and the tendency I've always had is to deal with it in exactly the same fucking way. It's like I can almost not stop myself from repeating the same pattern. And then I'm able to go deep with God and God will say, nope, we're going to heal it now. We're going to do it differently now. And sometimes the healing comes from being able to just deal with the experience in a very different way. So that's why I think it's important to have support. There's nothing wrong with having support. And this is the work that I do to support you through what you're going through and to honor your soul. So if you want to book a session, the link is in my bio. And I recommend that you allow yourself to see what's going on, open your eyes, and also just know that you're not alone. The universe is doing all of this to say, wake the fuck up, because I've got some good things coming to you. And if you're not available to it, if you are still busy over there doing the same old shit that makes you tired, that makes you angry, that makes you aggressive, that stops you from loving other people, that makes you feel despondent, that makes you feel disappointed, if you're doing all that stuff, when the things that are really meant for you come to you, you're going to be unavailable to them, because you're going to still be pissed off about this other person, or your mother or your father or your brother or your sister or your wife or your uncle. So really, when something's really hurting you and triggering you, it is not about them. As much as it seems like it's about them, it's about you, and it's about your healing. And it's about taking your power back, and it's about not giving your power away to anything, whether it's money, whether it's your social status, whether it is another person, whether your fridge broke down and you're pissed off at the fridge and now you're upset because something's not working. You gave your power away to that, and that's telling you when to be happy and when to be sad. And if you live your life in that way, you'll find that you're powerless, and you use whatever you can to take your power back. And that normally comes in the form of anger, controlling other people, feeling very disappointed in life, very disappointed in the way your life's going. And so the other thing I want to say is that someone made a really, really good point that right now, and I'm finding this, if you're in a realm, you're actually starting to feel pretty good. You know, maybe you're starting to really know your value, and to trust yourself, and to see that you're maturing, and that some things are coming to light. That if your physical realm isn't matching that yet, then it's okay because you're learning patience. And you know, that's what someone, if this is Phil Good, who I recommend you check him out. I feel that, just to add to that when you learn that life is about sometimes gaining virtues that last beyond this lifetime, whilst remaining present in the moment with all the goodness of this lifetime, then it really strengthens you, because it doesn't become about, oh, I didn't get what I wanted, because actually you didn't get what you wanted, but in the time between what you thought you wanted and what you actually get, you're learning how to be a person who is really wonderful, who's really courageous, who's really strong, who's really patient, who's really generous, who's really kind. And if you got the thing that you wanted before you were ready, you would have just pissed it all away through your anger and aggression and all these things. So you learned how to be a better human being through the waiting and through the patience, and sometimes through the challenge and the difficulty. But then at some point, you're going to want to move beyond that and just have a really good life where you're not living according to this realm. You know, that you understand that there is an eternal realm, and you want this physical realm to match that realm. You do not want this realm to inform the life that you're living. You want the eternal realm, which is the realm that is intangible, to be what is guiding you in your life, not everything around you. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.